Carl Sandburg Middle School live stream spelling bee. I have a joke to tell before we start the bee. What letter of the alphabet has the most water? The letter C. Hilarious. All right. We'd like to invite each classroom right now to play along. Ms. Rafalowitz is on the live stream. You can't see her right now, but she's typing away. If you'd like to participate, you can type the words. You can tell your teacher to type the words as we play along. Do it quickly because the spellers will be in and out pretty quickly. I'd like to welcome the top 15 spellers in our school, which are standing behind me. The numbers that they have on them are the ranks that they received by getting the most correct. I will be introducing them in a minute. Remembering, each participant in the spelling bee needs to speak clearly, saying their rank, their name, and their grade level when I call you up to the microphone. If we could do that now, starting with speller number 1. So say your name, your rank, and your grade.
My name is Sarah Choi. I am number 1. I'm in 7th grade.
I'm ranked number 2, and I'm Ron Dacker. I'm in 8th grade.
My name is Nick Schwenk. I'm ranked number 3, and I'm in 8th grade.
My name is Gracie Greenfield. I'm in 7th grade and I'm ranked 4. My name is Chloe Langford and I'm in 5th place and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Jack Vandemotter. I'm in 8th grade and I'm 6th place.
My name is Chloe Herdigan and I am in 6th grade and I am in 7th place. My name is Dharma Kildu. I'm in 7th grade and I'm in 8th place.
My name is Isaiah Alabon. I'm in 7th grade and I'm in 9th place.
Hello. My name is Alicia Kim. I am in 6th grade. I'm Savannah Lynn. I'm in 7th grade and I am number 11. My name is Shreya Kudson and I'm in 7th grade and I'm in 12th place. My name is Nate Gashler. I am in 6th grade and I am in 13th place.
My name is Leah Kagan. I am in 7th grade and I'm in 14th place.
My name is Judith Burrows. I'm in 8th grade and I'm in 15th place.
Thank you, spellers. Have a big round of applause. Spellers, I'm going to cover a couple of the rules, but I'm going to face the camera as I do it. Students, please make sure you spell. Whatever you spell is easy to understand, and you can do this by speaking slowly and loudly enough for the judges to understand you. I'm now going to review the basic rules of the bee. This is a single elimination spelling bee, so if the student spells the word correctly, he or she will move on to the next round. If you spell the word incorrectly, you will take a seat in the other seating section behind the judges, which you can't see. Oh yeah, and a big shout out to room 105, sorry. Okay. Ms. Diaz will say the word, use it in a sentence, and will repeat the word. Spellers, please make sure that you understand the word before you begin spelling. It is your responsibility as a speller to make sure you know the word before you begin spelling. It is your responsibility as a speller to make sure you know what word you are spelling. If you need extra information about the word, you may ask for the definition, a sentence, the part of speech, the language of origin, and alternate pronunciations. Spellers, please make sure you are facing the judges as you spell the words slowly and speaking into the microphone. Spellers should say the word and spell the word, and then say the word again. That will help us to understand that you heard the word correctly. Please make sure that your number badge is visible when you come on. Spellers, if you choose to start over, you may not change the order of the letters you have already spoken. Spelling bee participants should sit quietly as other contestants spell the words. If you spell the word correctly, a bell will be rung by one of the judges. If you do misspell a word, you will sit in the other seating section and you will be notified that is incorrect. The winner of this spelling bee will participate in the Lake County Sectional Spelling Bee held on Tuesday, February 25th at 6:30 at Prairie Crossing Charter School in Grace Lake. The participant that comes in second place will be the alternate in case the winner is unable to attend. And now it is time to start the 2019-2020 Spelling Bee. Contestant number 1, come to the microphone.
Your word is yoga. Claire practices yoga 3 times a week and has seen a great improvement in her flexibility, balance, and focus. Yoga.
Yoga. Y-O-G-A. Yoga.
Your word is buckle. With his broken arm in a cast, Todd was forced to ask his mom to buckle his belt for him. Buckle.
Buckle. B-U-C-K-L-E.
Your word is plastic. Mr. Khan poured the lemonade into the plastic pitcher. Plastic.
Plastic. P-L-A-S-T-I-C. Plastic.
Modern. The computer was one of the greatest modern inventions of the 20th century. Modern.
Modern. M-O-D-E-R-N. Modern.
Your word is middle. Charity divided the dessert down the middle and let her brother choose which half he wanted. Middle.
Middle. M-I-D-D-L-E. Middle.
Your word is explore. Students explore problems using a variety of creative approaches in Mr. Craven's enrichment class. Explore.
Explore. E-X-P-L-O-R-E. Explore.
Your word is mason. The mason said it would take him 7 weeks to build the stone patio. Mason.
Mason. M-A-N-S-O-N. Mason.
That is incorrect. Your word is fault. Ben knew it was his own fault that he missed the bus. Fault.
Fault. F-A-U-L-T. Fault.
Correct. Perfection. Perfection is soft swirl ice cream in a sprinkle cone. Perfection.
Perfection. P-E-R-F-E-C-T-I-O-N. Perfection.
Your word is police. The police helped keep traffic flowing properly after the concert ended. Police.
Police. P-O-L-I-C-E. Police.
Your word is operator.
Operator. O.
Let me give you the sentence.
Sorry.
That's okay. If you dial 0 when calling the bank, the operator can help you find the right department. Operator.
Operator. O-P-E-R-A-T-O-R. Operator.
Your word is oozing. The raspberry jelly was oozing out of George's donut. Oozing.
Oozing. O-O-Z-I-N-G. Oozing.
Your word is rivalry. The annual spelling bee creates a healthy sense of rivalry in Mr. Reynolds' class. Rivalry.
Rivalry. R-I-V-A-L-R-Y. Rivalry.
Your word is security. When she totes around her well-loved blanket, the toddler clearly feels a great sense of security. Security.
Security. S-E-C-U-R-I-T-Y. Security.
Your word is blazer. Adam looked handsome in his dress pants and new blazer. Blazer.
Blazer. B-L-A-Z-E-R. Blazer.
Okay, so we're entering round 2, and I forgot to introduce the judges, which you can't see anyway. But we have Miss Diaz as the pronouncer. I think all of you know her. We have Mrs. Dalton, and we have Mr. Schrank as a judge, and finally Mrs. Holk, our representatives. And of course, Ms. Rafalowitz, are they typing responses? Okay, so let's start round 2. Here we go.
Sarah. Your word is concentrate. Amaya knew if she could only concentrate during the biology test, she would pass with flying colors. Concentrate.
Concentrate. C-O-N-C-E-N-T-R-A-T-E. Concentrate.
Your word is expiration. The trial period's impending expiration meant that Jules either had to quit using the app or begin paying for it. Expiration.
Expiration. E-X-P-I-R-A-T-I-O-N. Expiration.
Your word is centuries. People have been fascinated by castles and their history for centuries. Centuries.
Centuries. C-E-N-T-U-R-I-E-S. Centuries.
Your word is fearsome. Orlando spent a fearsome night in the woods. Fearsome.
Fearsome. F-E-A-R-S-O-N-E. Fearsome.
Your word is residence. Helen pointed to her residence as Bill drove down the street and dropped her off. Residence.
Residence. R-E-S-I-D-E-N-C.
Your word is toppled. The tower of blocks toppled down as Harry removed the wrong piece. Toppled.
Toppled. T-O-P-P-L-E-D. Toppled.
Your word is smudge. Philip's teacher refused to accept his homework because of the large smudge across the answer column. Smudge.
Smudge. S-M-U-D-G-E. Smudge.
Your word is diminished. As the long winter continued, the pioneers' food supply diminished.
Diminished. D-I-M-I-N-I-S-H-E-D.
Your word is dissolved. Abby added sugar to her tea and stirred it until it dissolved.
Dissolved. D-I-S-S-O-L-V-E-D. Dissolved.
Your word is investigation. They conducted a thorough investigation into Jerry's background before hiring him. Investigation.
Investigation. I-N-V-E-S-T-I-G-A-T-I-O-N. Investigation.
Your word is accident. Mr. Lee always says that meeting his wife by bumping into her was the happiest accident of his life. Accident.
Accident. A-C-C-I-D-E-N-T. Accident.
Your word is confused. The kitten was confused when he saw his reflection in the mirror. Confused.
Confused. C-O-N-F-U-S-E-D. Confused.
Your word is loyal. After a very difficult year, Amir was grateful to have learned who his most loyal friends were. Loyal.
Loyal. L-O-Y-A-L. Loyal.
Your word is minnow. If not eaten by other fish or caught for bait, the tiny minnow can live up to 3 years. Minnow.
Minnow. M-I-N-O-W. Minnow.
That is incorrect.
Whoops.
I have another riddle. It's a spelling riddle. What is at the end of the world? Yeah, D. Let's continue on and not listen to my silly jokes. Here we go. Next round.
Your word is hesitate. Norma did not hesitate to start talking about books because she loved to read. Hesitate.
Hesitate. H-E-S-I-T-A-T-E. Hesitate.
Your word is denouncement. During the Revolution, punishment included public denouncement, exile, or execution. Denouncement.
Denouncement. D-E-N-O-U-N. C-E-N-E-N-T.
Your word is squadron. Salvatore's squadron remained unscathed throughout the war. Squadron.
Squadron. S-Q-U-A-R. S-Q-U-A-D-R-O-N.
Is incorrect. Let's go with your first spelling. Your word is atmospheric. Only two elements are known to be liquid under atmospheric conditions: mercury and bromine. Atmospheric.
Atmospheric. A-T-M-O-S-P-H-E-R-E-I-C.
That is incorrect. Your word is coincidence. By coincidence, Mary and her mother bought identical pairs of shoes. Coincidence.
Coincidence. C-O-I-N-C-I-D-E-N-C-E.
Your word is anagrams. Dormitory and dirty room are anagrams.
Anagrams. A-N-A-G-R-A-M-S.
Your word is ignoble. Someone snapped a picture of the pop quiz and posted it online for the ignoble purpose of cheating. Ignoble.
Ignoble. I-G-N-O-B-L-E. Ignoble.
Your word is smelters. Smelters must wear protective gear when melting and fusing metal ore. Smelters.
Smelters. S-M-E-L-T-E-R-S.
Your word is parachuted. The soldiers who parachuted into Normandy during World War II were known as paratroopers. Parachuted.
Parachuted. P-A-R-A-C-H-U-T-E-D. Parachuted.
Your word is suffused. The lighting designers suffused the stage with warm light as the actors walked out to take their bows. Suffused.
Suffused. S-E-F-U-S-E-D.
That is incorrect. Your word is emphatic. Katie's father was emphatic when he told her not to come home past curfew again. Emphatic.
Emphatic. E-M-P-H-A-T-I-C. Emphatic.
Your word is palindrome. Ada struggled to contrive a palindrome centered around her own name. Palindrome.
palindrome.
Your word is reluctant. Ralph's parents were reluctant to get him a BB gun. Reluctant.
Reluctant. RELUCTANT. Reluctant.
And that ends that round. What round are we in?
We're heading into the fourth.
Fourth round. Mr. Fowlitz, any updates on the stream?
3 strong contenders.
And who are they, those 3 strong contenders?
Lynn Liu, John James was in play,
Yep.
and Nathan Aaron.
Okay, congratulations to them. And here's some spelling word trivia. The longest word in the English language is 45 letters. And no, I'm not going to spell it because we're going to continue to be.
If we could have the contestants please fill in the chairs so 5 come all the way to number 2, etc. Thank you. Your word is proclamation. Although President Reagan's proclamation declaring July of 1984 National Ice Cream Month only officially referenced that one particular month, the celebrations each July have continued. Proclamation.
Proclamation. PROCLAMATION. Proclamation.
Your word is intriguing. Jonathan believed that science fiction is the most intriguing literary genre. Intriguing.
Intriguing. INTRIGUING. Intriguing.
Your word is incomprehensible. Every civilization tries to penetrate the incomprehensible mysteries of creation. Incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible. INCOMPRIHENSIBLE.
That is incorrect. Your word is precariously. The server had 4 dishes and 4 beverages balanced precariously on a single tray. Precariously.
Precariously. PRECARIOUSLY. Precariously.
Your word is tumultuous. The railroad struggled to repair damages after a year of tumultuous mudslides and washouts. Tumultuous.
Tumultuous. TUMULTUOUS. Tumultuous.
Your word is halogens. Halogens are responsible for the saltiness of the ocean. Halogens.
Halogens. HALOGENS.
Your word is calamitous. Dean tried to forget the calamitous events of the day and get some much needed sleep. Calamitous.
Can you please have an alternate pronunciation?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
Okay. Columbus.
Your word is fixity. In the 1700s, a French naturalist was one of the first to question the fixity of species. Fixity.
Fixity. Fixity. Fixity.
Your word is culminate. Mr. Thompson explained that the semester will culminate in a research project in a 15-minute presentation. Culminate.
Culminate. CALMINATE. Culminate.
That is incorrect. Your word is asparagus. Camden served roasted asparagus and fried chicken to his guests. Asparagus.
Asparagus. ASPARAGUS. Asparagus.
What round are we in, Ms. Diaz?
We're going to start round 5.
Oh my God, I'm getting nervous. If I could just remind the spellers, if you need extra information about the word, you may ask for the definition, a sentence, part of speech, language of origin, and alternate pronunciations. And did you know that the word swims is still spelled swims, even if you turn it upside down? Think about that one. Let's start the next round.
We can have the contestants please fill in all of the spaces. Your word is badminton. After lunch, Eli suggested a competitive game of badminton. Badminton.
Badminton. BADMINTON. Badminton.
Your word is steeplechasing. Steeplechasing is a thrilling sport, though it can be dangerous for both the rider and the horse. Steeplechasing.
Steeplechasing. STEEPLECHASING. Steeplechasing.
Your word is colossal. The new stadium is a colossal building seating about 100,000 people. Colossal.
Colossal. COLOSSAL. Colossal.
Your word is sojourner. So let me try that again. No, we're going to skip that one.
There you go.
Going on to 206. She's on. Your word is bantam. Accustomed to bantam automobiles in Europe, Jackie regards most American cars as too large and unwieldy. Bantam.
Is there an alternate pronunciation?
No, there is not.
Again. BANTAM. Bantam.
That is incorrect. Your word is palsy. Bell's palsy is a form of facial paralysis caused by cranial nerve dysfunction. Palsy.
Palsy. Palsy.
Your word is playwright. The playwright based his drama in part on the struggles between gangs in the city. Playwright.
Playwright. Playwright. Playwright.
Your word is currycomb. A currycomb is generally too harsh to be used on the legs or head of a horse. Currycomb.
Currycomb. Currycomb. Currycomb.
Your word is laryngitis. A case of laryngitis prevented Raina from giving her talk at the gallery opening. Laryngitis.
Laryngitis. Leringitis. Laryngitis.
That is incorrect.
Miss Diaz, what round are we in?
Beginning of the sixth.
Beginning of the sixth. Ms. Rafalo, what's going on in the stream?
We still got those three in the lead, but we've got Vesta who keeps sweeping in and James.
All right, here we go. And here's a little trivia. I am is the shortest complete sentence in the English language. Good to know. Spellers, are you ready? If you could fill in again, please.
Yep. 214. No problem. Your word is lacrosse. Curious about lacrosse, Pamela signed up for an intramural team. Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Lacrosse. Lacrosse.
Your word is satsuma. To produce fruit, the satsuma needs many hours of sunshine. Satsuma.
You add a definition.
A cultivated mandarin tree producing seedless fruit.
Satsuma. Setsuma.
That is incorrect. You're gonna go down to 220. Your word is gannet. The gannet is Scotland's largest seabird. Gannet.
Gannet. Gannit.
That is incorrect. Your word is boggle. Maurice was determined to boggle the mind of everyone who attended his magic show.
Boggle. Boggle.
Your word is masher. Dion used a potato masher on the boiled potatoes before mixing in buttermilk and seasonings. Masher.
Masher. Masher. Masher.
Your word is quarterly. The newsletter for the music club is published quarterly. Quarterly.
Quarterly. QUARTERLY. Quarterly.
Congratulations, spellers. If you could scooch over. If I could remind the spellers one more time, since we're getting toward the end, if you need extra information about the word, you may ask for the definition, sentence, part of speech, language of origin, and alternate pronunciations. If I could bring to the microphone for a moment Mr. Pilot to say a few words.
Well, congratulations to everyone who's participating in this year's Spelling Bee. We have been hosting a school-wide Spelling Bee for the past 25 or so years, 29 years possibly. I've been here 29 years, and so every year I've been here, we've had a Spelling Bee except one when we forgot last year. We missed the deadline to register, but we brought it back this year, so I want to congratulate everybody because this takes a tremendous amount of courage, a tremendous amount of self-confidence, and a tremendous amount of effort to stand up here and spell words. I know I would have missed playwright because I would have spelled it like you write a paper, not write like
The Wright brothers.
GHT, like the Wright brothers. Yes, so congratulations to all of you. And some of the words that you guys have gotten right, I've never heard of before. So congratulations to you all. I look forward to the final four as we move on with this year's Spelling Bee. Thank you to the judges, the parents who are in attendance, and everybody who's watching at home or work. I won't tell anybody if you're watching at work. All right, take care.
Thank you, Mr. Pilot. All right. Mr. Followitz, what's going on in the stream? Any shout outs there?
It's looking like Lynn is taking the lead right now.
Lynn. Okay, so I have a question to the studio audience here. More English words begin with what letter of the alphabet? More English words begin with what letter of the alphabet? Anybody?
S.
That is correct, Mr. Pilot.
There you go.
And we will continue here in a
It's like
moment.
yelling out 11 in math.
That is correct. So we will start with the next round here momentarily. Judges, are you ready? Okay. Spellers, are you ready? Okay. Should we wait a second?
Say get some wiggles out. We'll wait for the passing period.
Okay, we'll wait for the passing period. I'm not going to just stand here, though, and say anything. We'll just wait for the passing period, and then we'll continue in a moment. So if you want to stand up and wiggle around and whatever, shout out to all the teachers. Happy birthday to my mother, whose birthday is today. What? Yeah.
I knew
I've never even heard of somebody else. Think of it this way, right? So here's something high.
I didn't spell it.
Oh, turn out and Later, please.
Okay, Spelling Bee audience, we're about to start. We're just waiting for everybody to settle in. We're gonna wrap this up, find who the winner is. Who gets to go to the next round, Prairie Hills Charter School. So if everybody in their classrooms could please take a seat. We'll continue the Spelling Bee here momentarily.
Sarah knows her PE words.
Okay, welcome back to the Spelling Bee 2019-2020. Ms. Diaz, are you ready?
Yeah.
Contestants, are you ready? What kind of contestants are these? All right, let's get some courage here. Here we go. Next round.
Your word is tenseness. As the starting time for the race got closer, June felt his tenseness increase. Tenseness.
Tenseness. Can I have the definition, please?
The quality or state of being stretched tight. Tenseness.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Tenseness. T-E-N-S-N-E-S-S. Tenseness.
That is incorrect. Your word is futurist. The company hired a futurist to track global trends and make recommendations on how to stay at the cutting edge of the industry. Futurist.
Futurist. F-U-T-U-R-I-S-T.
Your word is intervene. Mr. Singh had to intervene when it became apparent that the student squabble would not resolve itself. Intervene.
Intervene. I-N-T-E-R-V-E-N-E. Intervene.
Your word is signify. Charlie's excellent spelling and grammar signified to his teacher that the care he took in writing and reviewing his essay. Signify.
Signify. S-I-G-N-I-F-Y. Signify.
Okay, that takes us to the next round. What round are we in?
Start of the 8th.
Start of the 8th. Anything from the stream?
Nancy, you're coming back.
My room. It's rigged. All right, here we go.
Your word is migratory. The migratory monarch butterflies travel long distances southward in the fall, and those that survive return in the spring. Migratory.
Migratory. M-I-G-R-A-T-O-R-Y.
Accountant. Your word is accountant. Accountant. Rhonda hired an accountant to help her navigate the new tax laws. Accountant.
Accountant. A C COUNTANT. Accountant.
Your word is controversy. The controversy embroiling the public school principal and the editor of the school newspaper was about First Amendment rights. Controversy.
Controversy. CONTROVERSY. Controversy.
Is this 9?
Yep.
Oh my God. Are you watching out there? This is getting exciting. Spellers, are you ready?
No, totally.
They're getting more nervous. So am I. All right, let's start.
Your word is masquerade. Amani wore a peacock-themed ball gown and feathered mask to the masquerade. Masquerade.
Masquerade. MASQUERADE.
Your word is millionaire. Tommy lamented that if his allowance remained at 50 cents per week, he'd never become a millionaire by the time he reached 8th grade. Millionaire.
Millionaire. MILLIONARE. Millionaire.
That is incorrect.
If I could now bring Mr. Schrank to the microphone to explain the final round rules.
Sure, it's got to spell.
Excuse me, I take that back. Round 9.
Okay. Your word is groceteria. Patrice bought 4 lemons at the groceteria.
Could you repeat the word?
Groceteria.
Groceteria?
Mhm.
Groceteria. GROSITERIA. Groceteria.
That is incorrect.
He does want to come up. This is the right time to explain how this works. Here comes Mr. Schrank.
Okay, so we have one speller left. That means he must spell one more word correctly. If he does not, that means everyone from the last round is back in. And in that case, we do this whole thing over again where The championship person needs to spell one more or two more words correctly than everybody else. Clear? Clear.
Clear as mud.
Good enough.
Your word is astronautical. The Department of Astronautical Sciences won a grant to further its research on the ionosphere and magnetosphere. Astronautical.
Astronautical. ASTRONAUTICAL.
Champions.
Here's our winner. All right, let's hear from him one more time. Mr. Pye, would you like to come up here for a minute? Why not?
Sure.
Congratulate the winner while I get the
Sure.
certificate.
Yes.
Nice job, Isaiah.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our Spelling Bee contestants. We will move on, I believe it's to the District 3 Spelling Bee, which will include all of the local area schools where we will be represented. So congratulations to everyone. We thank you for our first live streaming event. It was exciting. Thank you, judges. Thank you, audience. Thank you to our champion. Woo! And we will get a picture and everything. So we're going to shut down the stream and take care of just congratulations and get some certificates out to all the participants, our runner-up, and our champion. Congratulations.
Need a photo?